What is up, guys? Are we agreeable today or not? Let me check to see if I'm working on everything good to go. Um, Live chat seems to be there. How we all doing? Sorry about the shaky camera, but I used what we got. I got a viewer today. It's nice. Nice to see you, Executioner. Pulsechain is the best blockchain network on Earth. How about that? I think you'll enjoy what we have in store today. I agree that Pulsechain is the best blockchain on Earth because Richard Hart created it. So, first order of business is the Solid X Index. Ever since Randy Hilarski mentioned it, or announced it, I should say, I was thinking about things. He bonded liquidity with Solid X, Nope token, Axis, and Fire all in this index to go on Fucks to be put in a pool and engaged. And then when 2Fucks opens up, it's probably going to get moved over to there so you can earn yield on top of it and never have to sell your Solid X, your Nope, your Axis, or your Fire. But to each their own, they will do what they do. So, other than that, I wanted to mention I've bonded like a good portion of the Yep token to Solid X. I was already bonded to Nope token because it launched before Solid X, but then I bonded to Solid X after that, and I bonded more than the Nope token, so I'm going to be more correlated to the Solid X token. Also, I took part of my airdrop from the no permissions group and I split it in half and I decided to bond my Yep token to Axis token and Fire token since it's a part of the index. So I'm kind of outside the staking or the yield earning part of the Solid X index, but at least it's a token that's on top of all four of those tokens, and it'll be highly correlated to those four tokens. Yes, it could dampen volatility a bit depending on what tokens the other ups and downs and whatnot does. I do or will want to probably up the Solid X LP pool with Yep. I might do it, I might not. I'm still trying to decide on that because I don't know whether I want to be too correlated or not. I'd rather be pretty well evened out in the LP pools with those pairs. Um, yes, Randy has some of that on 9mm, but along with me, and I'm mainly doing most of the rest. Other than that, I have an announcement to make with the Ocelot's NFT airdrop coming to help out Hexecutioner and the Ocelot's NFT. This is probably going to be the last airdrop for a while. I have sent Hexecutioner the 5 million Yep to give his NFT owners of Ocelots. And if you want to know where to mint those, you can go to ocelots.win. Let me share the screen real quick. Present, share screen. And let's just go to the entire screen. Yep. And you can see it here. Ocelots.win. And this is where you can go to mint your NFTs to get a Yep airdrop. Yes, it will be smaller than the no permissions or the HOA crew, but I think this is a really awesome project. And when Tetra launches, it's gonna automate some things. I think Hexecutioner can explain all this a lot better than I can. It's pretty complex game theory, but I like it. I definitely like it. Anyways, other than that, the 9-inch farms are the newest thing lately that we can kind of say what happened today or in the past few days, which I do like 9-inch. So I guess I'll show you those. Let's go to farms. Hold on. Let me drop that down and let me go back over here. Forgot to disconnect some things. Now we can do this. So let's present again. I need to get the hang of this. Last time I didn't share the screen and it was kind of funny halfway through. So other than that, the farms on 9-inch, if you all can see that, hopefully you can. Yeah, I'm only working with one screen. So anyways, farm on 9-inch, you got some better yields, 335% right now since BBC's gone up. But the newer farms, which is kind of nice. I'm surprised they gave so much APR to SolidX and BBC, along with 9-inch and SolidX. Look, 208 for the 9-inch SolidX and 176 for the BBC SolidX. That is pretty cool. I do like that they took the advice of dollar cost crypto and put the BBC Ink farm here, which that's pretty sweet. I mean, that'll hopefully draw some LP in from PulseX for these guys, which I think 9-inch has been killing it on that aspect. Or they could go the other way. Maybe Richard will put a BBC Ink farm over there one day. Who knows? I don't know about that. But anyways, they got the PLS Bear farm right here. And they got the Pulsechain farm. And I like the fact that they made a deal with Axis to put his farms up here. He paired it with Pulse and BBC. They're earning some pretty sweet APRs. Get your share of that BBC. I've been getting it from the start. Other than that, let's go back to the chat. Wow, Executioner's on it today. So, I don't know if I'm doing this right, but there we go. All right. Executioner says, yep. Looks like 9-inch assets are responding well to the expansion. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I like 9-inch. I really think it's a great idea to get some utility for these meme coins and hopefully draw in the crowd from other chains. And the Tang Gang does it too with NFTs and other things. But I like this style and I love the people behind it. Like, they're really strong people. Well, I like saying love when I like, that's me, whatever. Anyways, yep. Thank you. We appreciate you, good sir. Thank you. I'm doing my best with streaming once a week so far. Been busy, been kind of on it. My car kind of had a brake problem and stuff like that, so I've been doing that myself. I've done some mechanicing in the past, so jack of all trade, master of none, but master of one, whatever. You got to do what you got to do. Anyways, yep. Indirectly connected to the Stratus protocol, we're going to strategize Pulsechan. Yeah, exactly. I can't wait. It's a hard task to complete. Like, Hexy and the 9-inch guys, I was in a space or Telegram today with them, and they're explaining how hard all the small smart contracts and everything you got to incorporate. And yeah, if it gets done, it's gonna get done well, and it's going to take time. I can't wait. Like, that's just going to be nuts. I can't wait. Appreciate you coming in, Executioner. Anyways, let's share the screen again. I guess we can go through some charts. Yeah, I pretty much covered like all the updates for Yep. Yeah, let's share some screen and kind of go through some charts, I guess. Maybe the window is best. Let's try that. Yeah, there we go. All right. So this is Yep on the 15. Let's go to the 4 hour. All my notes. Yeah. You can tell I take notes even when I've streamed. It's kind of funny, but yeah, this was right here was the solid X pairing. And I think some other 1 unit bias coin came in and started buying me up right here. And then they paired after I paired to solid X. It was somewhere right around here. I paired to solid X. And then I streamed about solid X. And that, my friend, is all Hart's Law, pretty much. Besides I think a 1 unit bias coin was like bonding to me. And I don't even know where it came from. Like, I'm still trying to find out who did it. But it's a Hart's Law coin or whatever. But other than that, yeah. Came back down. We did a 78% drop. And now and now we're going back up with 74%. Not bad, not bad. But my multi charts. Oh, yeah. Never mind. Let's go back to solid X. They went up quite a bit today, too, solid X. So they went down a little more than me. There's more volume on this token by far. I'm in the thousands, they're in the millions. So they went down 85%, let's say. And then they went up 226%. Wow. And I only went up 80%. So yeah, it's probably slowing down a little bit because I'm tied to the other coins. But let's check out Nope. I think this is the first one. Might be. Anyways, you guys will get the point. That one went up 179. Yeah, 185. Then dropped down 58. So dropped down way less than Yep and Solid X, which that's surprising. Can you tell the correlations between these coins so far? It's pretty interesting. And then it went up 56%. So what I've noticed lately is as solid X goes up, it pulls Nope, Axis, Yep, and Fire up, but they're all like parading together, which is kind of cool. Nope kind of lags the other 4, but Yep lags the other 3, which you do your own research and find out which one's which. But I think Yep will probably perform pretty good, which we shall see. No, not financial advice. But then we can go to Axis. This is how I've been just looking at it lately. Axis. That it? Yeah. There we go. I'm just looking at the wrap pulse pairs. So that went up after the pairing like 446%. Probably not just the pairing, but who knows? A lot of volume there too, so probably had a lot to do with it. Other than that, it dropped down, not accurate, but 80%. So it's about right in line with me. And I didn't pair Yep to this yet at this point. Like I paired like right around in here with Yep. Well, Axis and Yep, and then Fire and Yep, right around in here at the same time. About the same amount with both. And then it went up 95%. Right? Yeah, 95%. So it's, I think it goes solid X, Axis, Fire, Yep, then Nope. It's the percentages, the correlation. So Axis is the most correlated, and Fire is the next correlated. Yep's the next correlated. This is, I'm just going off percentages, not volume or buys or whatnot. Any of these can like decorrelate from each other and things like that. I'm just noticing like in the index, I'm trying to stay correlated with Yep and see how it performs, because initially I was only paired with Nope, and I moved with Nope mainly, and I had some other like, actually no, I moved with Rep Pulse more until the Nope pair got thickened. But other than that, like after the index was announced, I'm like thinking, well, now I got to kind of pair it to all four. So I've been noticing the correlations between all four of these, which is kind of nice. So if I go to Fire, hopefully I'm showing my screen. Maybe I should check that. That's good. Yeah. All right. So if I go to Fire and we do the percentages again, yeah, this one just like skyrocketed on the news. Went up 21x. Like, holy, I thought I was going up fast. Put 80, I heard today from somebody, they put like less than $1 in and they got out like ungodly amount. Like, yeah, I think like $3,000 or something like that. It was just nuts. I think he bought a little bit more as it was going up, but yeah, he caught that before that. But anyways, 21x, and then it went down 90%. So it went down more than me and less than Axis. And I could see why, because it went up like twice as much as both of them. And now, now it only went up 114% out of that 21x. Oh my God, my heart's broken. So that right there says Fire is more correlated to Solid X. See how they move around? Like earlier I checked it, Fire was behind Axis, but now it's in front of Axis, which is kind of weird. And then if I go back to Yep, not that one. I don't know who did that. Like, but as long as they help the whole community, it'll be kind of cool. Yeah, let's measure this from the bottom up. Yeah, I did 80%. So a little bit less than Axis. It's going to be interesting how this like order changes. I think like the more the liquidity, the thicker the rope. When you're like tied to a certain asset, like you're tied to a solid and you have a little bit of liquidity on it, that rope's just going to stretch and stretch and stretch and stretch. And those are your percentages that just dissipate, and your slippage and things like that. So, as the more liquidity you bond together, like let's say you have a wrap pulse yet pair that is a lower liquidity, there's more slippage to get into the solid X yet pair or either of the assets. That pair you want to make harder with the thicker liquidity. So as they buy, they go through the assets into your core liquidity pool in a sense. So that's the best way I can explain it as far as I'm learning and understanding it. But then you go to grab pulse. Let's just go to this one. And you zoom out. Like pulse has been going down lately. So like this is when I started like right back here somewhere, January. Yeah, like right here. And I was going down while pulse was going up. So it was helping me go up. And then it just fell off a cliff. So I went down. But now we're like all the meme coins are helping Pulsechain out, in a sense, I think. Until it starts washing back and forth. But if Solid X wants to be the premier store of wealth on 9-inch, I think he's going to decorrelate from this kind of things. But then there was like some whale dude from Coinbase or whatever, something cherry that got out right here. So that didn't really help. I don't know. It could have formed like a cup and handle if we got bullish again, but I don't know what kind of chart pattern that is anymore. Anyways, my site Token Hub, this is what I use. I got all the links up here to legit links. I'll show you this again. I use this because on my laptop, I like checking Piteous to see everything. And then if the slippage it's been less on 9mm sometimes, it's been less on 9-inch sometimes. So I just want to show you guys that again. I haven't really been using Fiat and Famous down here. I'm thinking about taking them off, but I don't know. All three of them are really great products. And sometimes even the slippage on Fux is less than these guys. So it's a great way to like look on one screen and just scroll instead of click through tabs and not have eyes on all the numbers on each exchange. That's primarily the way I wanted it, so I can arbitrage or this and that, but I rarely ever do it. I'd just rather hold, stake, earn yield. You know what I mean? It's the best way to do it. So I wanted to say if you're not in the no permissions yet, you can join the no permissions. It is a great group to be in. Even if you're not in the group, you'll benefit. And if you own a token or whatever, you'll still benefit, like own some note, get in, get some stakes, or stake the nope, I should say, get some stakes. But anyways, where were we on the chat? Over here, yeah. Yep, indirectly connected to the Stratus protocol. I appreciate the hashtags. It's kind of nice having somebody in here. It makes the stream a whole lot less lonely. Yeah, sorry about the shakiness, but I haven't got a great spot to stream. So Solid X equals leading indicator. We sure hope so, man. Like, I hope it's not overhyped, but the wallet and the guy's reputation's on the line, so I doubt he will. And I've heard this guy was a Genesis ETH guy, so there's a little he could have other wallets with a lot more. Who knows? I don't know. I've never like really researched him too much. I've only seen that one wallet that's on DBank, Solid Hex. Um, but I mean, the guy owns practically 10% of Pulsex and like almost all of nine. Like, well, probably not all of it. Probably a good like 30%. Like, I don't know how that would work, but he was like the top sacrificer, at least for 9 inch. So, and then Randy was like the second one for all the referrals. So, yeah, you probably want to be on 9 inch because of that. And that's why Yep is agreeable on 9 inch, man. You got to be agreeable with 9 inches. You know what I mean? Ladies don't like small inches. Anyways, it's a change in ratio between the two assets that you are seeing when you see the performance change slightly. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. Like there's more charts than just what I was showing. I was just showing them wrap pulse pairs. So like as the solid X Yep pair is going down, the wrap pulse pair could be going up because I'm gaining strength with that, but I'm also losing the ratio with because people are selling into like selling their solid X into Yep. So the ratio of Yep is going to go down as the ratio to solid X goes up. If that makes any sense. Like the value wise of the way I understand it. For example, some may be swapping more solid X for Nope than people are selling Nope for solid X. Yeah, yeah. I do agree. I do agree. And I can share my screen once again. This is a short, sweet streaming, you know. Well, I've been going longer than the past two, which is good, but yeah, I'm getting the hang of this thing. I think I don't know. It'll come along. I'm doubting myself. I need to knock it off. Anyways, Money Gang Crypto shared a tweet. We can go into that. It's about 9 inch. Yeah, I'm promoting 9 inch today. I mean, HOA and 9 inch are out. They used to have farms with those, but now it's like they got BBC Ink Pool, Axis BBC Pool, Axis Pulse Pool, Pulse Atropa Pool, Bear, Teddy Bear, Pulse Pool, BBC Solid X Pool, 9 inch Solid X Pool, 9 inch Note Pool, Pulse Note Pool. And the best of all, like, I don't know what the PDI people are like thinking. They need to get over here. Like, you got farms for PDI, WBT, PDI, and PWBTC, PDI and Pulse, and PWBTC and Pulse. Like, you don't have any farms like that anywhere else. Anywhere else. So, yeah, Money Grain Crypto is on it. I mean, he is a part of the team, you know. So, other than that, it's pretty much all I got. So, if you guys like the stream, please hit like, hit subscribe. If you just want to sit here and laugh at me, you can do a hashtag Yep because you can be sarcastic. You can think whatever you want to think and still have a Yep behind it. All right. Right. Yeah. 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 Anyways, stay agreeable, stay rebel. Peace out.